Welcome to our broadcast, Prevention versus Detection-Based Security Approach, brought to you by Kaspersky. I'm your host, Kenna Johnson from the Channel Company. Today we're going to discuss security strategies, prevention versus detection, and learn about what security solution is right for you. Here today we have Alex Dvornikov, pre-sales engineer at Kaspersky. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you for having me, Kenna.
So glad you could join us here today, and let's get started. Segment 1. Prevention versus detection. What do I need? What are the main differences between prevention and detection?
In cybersecurity, prevention and detection are two vital aspects, similar to home security. Prevention is like a strong, reliable lock on your front door. It's a first line of defense, the proactive barrier that stops unwanted visitors like robbers. Prevention for cyber threats uses tools like firewalls or antivirus software. However, what if someone has the key to manage to open the lock? That's where the detection comes in. Detection is like your home alarm system. If someone gets past the lock, the alarm system detects the breach and raises the alert. It's cybersecurity, and that's where we call it endpoint detection response systems. That's going to help to identify and report threats that slip past the prevention.
Is one more effective than the other?
Asking whether a lock is more effective than an alarm system might be the wrong question. They both serve crucial but different roles. Prevention is there to stop as many threats as possible to keep your system safe, and that's happening in the beginning. Detection, on the other hand, alerts you when the threat passed through the prevention measures, but keep in mind, they work hand in hand, so they balance proactive and reactive security.
Why should you consider adding prevention or detection to your security strategy?
You might consider adding both prevention and detection to your cybersecurity strategy for the same reasons if you want to install both the lock and your front door and alarm system inside of your house. With strong prevention, you reduce the number of the threats that can infiltrate your system, minimizing the potential damage. However, not every threat can be stopped, which is why detection is important. Detection ensures that if something goes through, you will be alerted promptly so you can respond quickly. Together, they provide a comprehensive layered defense strategy that protects against a wide variety of cybersecurity threats. It's all about having as many layers as much as possible for security, so that's going to safeguard your digital home.
That brings us to segment 2, Kaspersky Optimum Security. How does Kaspersky's managed detection and response deliver continuous 24/7 protection?
Kaspersky, we sell it as a package with managed detection response, endpoint detection response, and Kaspersky Endpoint Security for Business Advanced. We call it together Kaspersky Optimum Security, or KS in short. Kaspersky Managed Detection and Response delivers 24/7 protection by providing around-clock surveillance for your cyber landscape. Imagine of having the cybersecurity guards who never sleep, always on the lookout for any suspicious activities. That's MDR in digital world. Kaspersky Security Operational Center team continues monitoring for anomalies in real time, detection of abnormal events, and place them together to see the full picture of what's going on in the environment. That's going to help to catch threats before they cause any significant damage. MDR is designed to detect more advanced threats that evade by traditional endpoint systems. MDR respond quickly, isolating the affected systems to limit damage to the environment and helping remediate threats to restore normal operations.
Speaking of MDR, how does MDR help MSPs easily hunt down threats?
For managed service providers, MSPs, MDR is like having a highly trained detective squad. It uses advanced tools and analytics to help to hunt down the threats, and even the sophisticated ones that can often bypass traditional defenses. MDR teams are using the techniques like threat intelligence, behavior analysis, and anomaly detection to track down and eliminate threats, bringing up MSPs to focus on other tasks. It's a proactive approach that seeks out threats rather than waiting for them to strike. enhancing the overall security posture.
What kind of tools does Kedro provide for detection and response?
Kaspersky Endpoint Detection and Response Optimum provides a suite of tools for detection and response. It continuously monitors the endpoints for suspicious activities, leveraging machine learning algorithms to detect anomalies. EDR Optimum allows a deep threat investigation, enabling security analysts to track down who initiated the malware, what files in the registry key got modified, and what network addresses and ports have been communicated to by threats. Additionally, EDR Optima offers response capabilities like isolating affected devices to stop threats spreading across other devices, and automated indicators of compromise scan to detect similar events on other devices. So you can apply automatic action to go ahead and isolate the device, place the files into quarantine, or run additional scans on these devices.
How does EDR help MSPs analyze and effectively neutralize threats?
EDR helps MSPs to analyze and effectively neutralize threats by providing real-time, granular visibility into the endpoint activities across the network. With EDR, MSPs can quickly identify suspicious behaviors, analyze their potential impact, and respond effectively. Automated response capabilities like isolation of the device and quarantine files enable containment of the threats, while Threat Intelligence Portal provides insights to understand the nature of the attack. EDR empowers MSPs with the necessary tools and insights to proactively manage and respond to cyber threats.
That brings us to segment 3. Which solution is ideal for my organization? If an organization can only focus on one, which should they choose first and why?
The organization can choose only one approach between prevention and detection. I recommend you start with the prevention. Prevention is the first line of defense, like having a sturdy lock on your front door. It blocks threats at the beginning of the attack, reducing potential damage. However, prevention alone is not a foolproof. Sophisticated threats can sometimes slip through. It's important to understand this and plan for aiding detection capabilities as soon as feasible for more comprehensive defense strategy.
If the budget allows, should an organization go with both approaches?
Absolutely. The budget allows, the organization should go with both prevention and detection approaches. In cybersecurity, it's always beneficial to have multiple layers of the security. Prevention will block most threats, while detection will identify and respond to those that slip through. They complement each other to form a robust cybersecurity strategy. Think of it as locking your doors as a prevention and having security system as detection. Well, besides that is the additional layer of the protection. I would highly recommend to have the MDR capabilities to be able to detect threats 24/7 when your cybersecurity may be not around.
Alex, a lot of great information. How can we learn more about Kaspersky's Optimum Security?
To learn more about Kaspersky Optimum Security, I would recommend you to visit our official Kaspersky website. There, you're going to be able to find more detailed information about the solution, also the features and the benefits. But for deeper understanding, I would recommend you to request the demo or reach out to Kaspersky sales team, or specifically Trevor Cerebro, who manage our MSP customers.
Alex, thank you so much for your time today. And thank you at home for watching. For the Channel Company, I'm Kenna Johnson.